that it's not my responsibility to control and to fix the lives of everyone who chooses to watch my stream, but I also am aware that I have some kind of responsibility to reach out to and kind of not speak with, but like to give a message to people who might be in that position, because I recognize it. Well, it is a little bit, because it's clear that the way that I have run things, even if I've done so with really pure intentions, has it can still be this way. I think I just need to figure stuff out in a way that can genuinely help people, because I think that what I've noticed is that some people who have really serious problems have turned to me as the solution rather than a comfy bed to lie in while you pursue the real solution. And the real solution, if you are in a terrible place, is therapy, and it's relationships with real people in your real life. I very much enjoy this kind of a dynamic between streamer and fan, where it feels like we are connected in a way, but there needs to be a line, because it gets really scary sometimes, and mentally it's not good for you, and it's really not good for me. I really hit a bit of a breaking point recently, where it was seeing that stuff and wanting to shut it down, but feeling like I couldn't. It just made me really, I felt horribly guilty, because I felt like maybe were it not for me, maybe, obviously there's the idea that, if not me, it would have been someone else. But then there's also the idea that, maybe if not for me, perhaps this person might have found a help to their problem. So yeah, that's what you can be encouraging and kind and still have boundaries. This is a really good way to think about it. What I want to be immensely comforting to people, and I would like to be, it makes me very happy when people say that I'm their quote unquote comfort streamer. That's just really, really nice for me to hear, that I'm a part of someone's life in a way, and that I've made them happy. But there's a line that is crossed far too often of people who rely on me day to day, day in, day out, for happiness that they should be able to find on their own or with help, and I can't. My life shouldn't have to revolve around your idea of where I should be, what I should be doing, and all of that. I mean, ideally, I've accepted at this point, ideally, the line would be that, when I step away from the computer, I can just be myself and live an ordinary life. But I've accepted at that point that I can't do that. I have absolutely no choice. This is kind of I don't know how it is for other careers, but I can say that this is one of the big ones where you cannot help but take your work home with you, because it's so personal. So, I mean, I can live some semblance of a normal life. I can enjoy things privately, I can meet up with friends sometimes, but I mean, when I do, I have to be extremely careful, and everyone who interacts with me, who I've known for decades, I need to hit them with a new set of rules. Know this, know that, be careful about this, be careful about that, all because, that's the culture, and that's what we're saddled with. So I can accept that, but because that's just what the situation is, and that's how it works, there is no avoiding it. So what I need to do, I think, is just work on a way of feeling better about the kind of messages that I'm putting into the world, because I've always wanted to do the right thing, and I've always wanted to give good, positive reinforcement to people, but it just makes me sad that sometimes people have misinterpreted that message the wrong way. I really can't help but feel as though it is their fault. I think it's the result of a lot of untreated problems, and what winds up happening is kind of get the wrong idea, place expectations on me that aren't fair, but I imagine whatever put them into that situation wasn't fair either. And I'm not saying that I have a responsibility to take care of anybody, but it's, it does just make me sad that I can't do more. So, I don't know. If anyone who's been in that position is listening right now, I'm not mad at you. I don't think I really have the capacity to be mad at anyone for a very long time. It takes a lot for that to happen, but I think that what I would say is that just please, if you have the opportunity, think really carefully about where your life is at and what kind of attachments you have, and consider whether or not you're truly happy, because I can't be a non-stop source of love for you all day, every day. Some days things might go wrong. Maybe my internet goes down and I break my phone and I can't say, sorry guys, I'm not around. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I might decide, I need to take a break.